What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Low Life Motherfucking Chopper Podcast.
Happy Friday, you frickin' nincompoops.
I wasn't sure where to come in on that
I've
one.
already used that one.
It kept breaking up in my headphones, so I wasn't sure where to come in.
Yeah. I heard that too.
It was breaking up for you?
New song. Yeah, it was breaking up for me too.
All right.
But now we got the visual, so you can see when it fades out.
Yeah.
That's when you roll in.
I dropped the bomb. Oh, fucking it. We're back. Another week. Hey, listen. If you motherfuckers listen to this, make sure you go tell your motherfucking friends where to find this podcast. Because a lot of motherfuckers have not found the podcast. I think people just think we're canceled forever.
Some people think that, yeah. Like someone hit me up the other day and was like, "Hey, I can't find your podcast on Apple iTunes." And I sent it to him and I was like, "We changed the name." But he was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll let my friends know." So appreciate that. Actually, should look up who that was. But don't wait for me to look that up. Espeseta. Yeah. Espeseta. Thanks, bud. Thanks for caring about us. Some people are just like, shrug. They're gone. Yeah. They're gone forever. Yeah. I guess I'll listen to a different podcast that's just as good. I dare you. Dare you to find one.
There isn't.
Oh.
Listen. Your boys finally got to ride some motorcycles.
Oh, yeah, it was really nice.
That shit happened, bro.
It happened. I took a picture of it. Actually, I didn't take a picture of anybody actually riding, so.
Yeah.
We don't know. I can't prove it. But if you were at the swap on Sunday, you might have seen us.
You might have seen us, yeah. We were there.
You might have seen us on some running motorcycles.
Yeah. Oh, that day was
barely running.
Yeah, hassle.
Yeah, so actually, a funny story that I have to tell on the air. Take the lid off, dude.
No, because then it'll get cold.
Put an ice cube in it.
It'll get cold then.
Oh, yeah.
I like to melt my taste buds.
You just got to do this. You need the slurp.
I can't. I take the big gulps and I'm like, fuck.
No, you take the dude. You gotta do the thing where you just barely touch it and you don't even touch it with your lips. You just suck it in and make a little vacuum, and it cools as it enters your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just gonna burn off all the taste buds.
I got no patience.
Yeah. Fuck those taste buds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a funny story, because all of our motorcycles were just like barely moving. I had a problem. I just swapped out the front end and it was like fishtailing like a motherfucker. And I figured out like the new geometry of the Springer is like when I corner, I'm cornering so much more efficiently that like there's a hard shelf on my tire. Like where I wasn't able to like, because with the longer front end, you're taking longer, like, you know, but now that's so short, I can like cut. So I was taking these turns and I would feel the back end like slip out. It's just like the rear tire, it's flat, and then there's like a little shelf, and it's just like hitting that shelf.
Yeah.
It feels like you're falling, like the back is like fishtailing and shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So, but yeah, that was cool. But the other thing I wanted to talk about on air, because it's a hilarious story, our boy No Luck Paintworks, he's been having some trouble with his build for the entire summer, and he finally figured out what the fuck was going on. And I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. So I think it was Kevin suggested, like his bike was just running like shit. And yeah, Dead Kev was like, change the oil, like you haven't changed it since you built the thing. So he's like, all right. So he takes the oil tank out. He takes the hoses out, and no oil is coming out of the tank. And he's like, well, that's odd. Since we live on planet Earth and there's such a thing as gravity, you'd think that something would fall out at this point. There's nothing keeping it in.
Yeah.
So he like squirts some, he's like pushing a wire up there, and he's like, I feel something. It's like lodged. Maybe something's clogged. So he like blows some compressed air there, blows fucking oil all over the garage. And then then it starts draining a little bit. And it gets to the point where he sees something in his oil tank. And he's like, at first he was like, oh, is that like the liner of the oil tank? But it's brand new oil tank. It's just steel. There's no liner in it, right? Like, so he got it low enough to where he was able to fish it out, and he finds a fucking paper towel that he had in his oil tank to block the hole, the fill hole, while he painted it.
Yeah.
And he painted it like 7 months ago. That fucking rag has been in his oil tank the entire time. And this dude he must have spent hundreds of hours
to New York.
troubleshooting. He rode to New York. He rode it all summer long. And it always ran like shit. And he could never figure it out. And he was twisting himself up in knots. And he finally got it. And dude, you should have seen the look on his face when this was the first time he had taken it out on like a ride. And he was like a little kid, dude. He was giddy, like smiling. And the bike sounds amazing.
Yeah.
He's keeping that rag. In fact, Dan, you got to put that like in a frame and put it on the wall.
Yeah.
He sent us that picture of that fucking rag, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? How'd that get in there?
I thought he was fucking with us, dude.
So. Hey, it was like a full paper towel, It was a full paper towel, and his tank is like one of those pill tanks. It's pretty small.
Yeah.
So, dude, the oil was just like barely getting sucked in there all summer. Yeah, and he drove to New York on it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm happy for him, because that finally figuring out some mystery like that shit, that's big, like, because you would never think of that. You could go to every mechanic in the world and be like,
that's huge, dude. That's better than a fucking blowjob.
Oh, yeah.
When you're fighting with your bike all year and then you finally figure out what it is.
Yeah. And the fucking thing sounded amazing, and it ripped like a motherfucker, dude.
Really?
And it's like, finally, he's like not breaking, like, you don't have to worry about breaking down. So good job, Dan. Good find.
Yeah. Round of applause.
The best part is, too, it's like something he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have no one to blame but yourself, but I would have never figured that out. I would have fucking sold it.
I would have ended up blowing my motor out. I would have blew the motor out.
Yeah. Dude, eventually that thing would have broken down in there, right? Like,
100%.
Eventually.
Well, you would think. He must use some bomb-ass fucking paper towels.
Yeah, what brand do you use, Dan? Was that a
you
Bounty?
Could probably sell that story, dude, to the fucking company.
Yeah, figure it out. If it was, you could be their new spokesjack for Brawny or something.
Our paper towels will last 1,000 miles.
Inside of an oil tank.
Yeah. Good for him, though. I'm glad he got it all figured out, because I know that shit was stressing him out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, but that was awesome. And the bike does, I mean, I'm not blowing smoke up your sweatpants. It sounded like a different bike.
It sounded good when you guys pulled in. It sounded really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's nice to build confidence in your bike. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like once you get that figured out, you just feel so good.
Yeah, because he wasn't like even fucking with highways and shit. Like after the show, I was like, let's just bomb off on the highway, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. That's big, to be able to have the confidence to take it going 80 miles an hour on a highway. That's when you know that you trust that you got your bolts locked, tighted down. Yeah, you got the shit running right. You know what I mean? Because you wipe out going 30 miles an hour on a back road, big fucking deal. Get a scraped knee. But you're going 80, dude, and you're like, I'm going to get seriously fucking hurt if I go down. If a wheel pops off or something.
Probably dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was good I mean, it was a pretty cold in the morning. When I left, it was like probably around 40 degrees. I went to go meet those jokers over in at Dan's house, Dan and Dead Kev, and everybody's shit was good though. We took the back roads. Actually, it was a wicked nice ride out there. I think it was like 125. It's just like New Hampshire in the fall, and just
you guys took
cool,
111, right?
curvy road.
Yeah, I think you guys took 111. I think you came through like Danville and shit.
I don't remember 111 being spoken about. I'm gonna have to confirm
125 is the road
right
that I live on.
128?
Yeah, it could have been 128.
I think you said 128. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 128. Anyways, I've never been down that road. It's nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice
road.
Really nice ride.
Yeah. So, yeah. New England in the fall, curvy, fun, speedy roads. Yeah, it was awesome. Great day. And then swap meet was awesome. I love a good swap. And the only thing I like more than a swap meet is a swap meet with a bar.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And they had a bar, and they weren't being gay about bringing your drinks outside. You know, it was just like,
they had hot dogs.
Is this an indoor beer or an outdoor beer? They had hot dogs, hamburgers. Did you have a hot dog?
No, I wish I did.
Dude, I walked by that hot dog steamer like 11 times, and every time I was just like, I'll get it on the way back. I love a steamed hot dog.
Oh, same. I want a fucking hot dog steamer for my garage.
Yeah. Dude, that's a good idea. I love steamed hot. I don't even like grilled hot dogs.
I love all hot dogs.
Nice
but
wet
steamed
bun.
hot dogs. Steamed hot dogs are the way. Steamed hot dogs are the way, though.
Yeah.
You get that nice snap to them.
Yeah. Yeah, they get the snap.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't beat it. I used to make the world's best steamed hot dogs. I worked at a convenience store. I think I mentioned it last episode. But they had this hot dog steamer, like an old-timey one.
You use vodka instead of water?
He was meticulous about it. Dude, no, he was just like, it was like an old-timey one that he was just like, he kept perfect. Like, every night, like, he would clean it out. Like, at the first day I started working there, he was like, you know what the secret is to my world-famous hot dogs? Keep it clean. And I would bleach that thing, dude. Stainless steel. I would be scrubbing. It would have to be perfect. You know, it's 7-Eleven. They don't even wipe down the rollers. You know what I mean?
No.
But these fucking things, nice clean water every morning. Like, dude, his wife was like hand chopping the onions and stuff. But yeah,
no shit.
Steamed hot. I used to eat that shit for breakfast.
Yeah. I would, dude. One of my goals is to have a hot dog cart.
Dude, I came really close to buying one when I was a younger man.
I want one bad. I want one that
I'll just live on a college campus.
I want one that I can hook up to the chopper and bring to shows.
Dude, bring it to the show. If you're vending at a show and you have a hot dog steamer there,
you'd be crushing it. You'd crush it.
Dude, you're selling hot dogs.
Everybody wants steamed hot dogs at a chopper show.
Yeah, you're at a swap meet. You got parts. You got hot dogs. Dude, that's how much they have those little ones. They're not much.
Yeah. Yeah, just build like a tiny little trailer for it, dude. You'd be fucking styling.
Dude, we should get one and then customize it. Pinstripe it and all that shit.
Yeah. The low life hot dog cart, bro.
There's no limit to how many hot dogs I can fit in my stomach.
Oh my God.
I'd just be popping hot dogs all day. It's not like a burger. You eat a burger and you're like, oh, my stomach hurts. I ate so much food. You eat a hot dog, dude. It's just like,
yeah.
I could have another one. I could have 15 hot dogs. I wouldn't feel a thing.
I love hot dogs. I love hot dogs.
All right, what do you put on a hot dog? We're both in the steam camp, but what do you put on it?
So it depends, honestly. If I'm just making the hot dogs, just mustard. But like if I'm going somewhere and getting hot dogs, I'm doing like chili, onions, cheese. You know what I mean? I'll get like one like that, and then I'll get one with like sauerkraut and all that shit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
love condiments. But at home, it's
I
just
love
mustard.
condiments, and I'm a mustard guy too. Yeah, mustard. I like raw onions, mustard, but I just like a classic hot dog with like just a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of onion, a little bit of relish.
Yep.
But usually it's just mustard and onions, absolutely bare minimum.
Same.
But yeah, chili dogs, them's hard to eat though.
Those, you can't eat them like a hot dog.
Especially with a beard, dude.
You got to have a fork. You can't eat those regular.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you go somewhere and get them, they just pile a bunch of chili on top of it. You're like, what do I do with this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, when I go out to eat, like anything, like when you have like a big beard or like facial hair, I just look like a fucking psychopath. Like I look like a serial killer because it just gets everywhere. You know, my mustache is knocking it off. I have like mustard on my face. That's why if you're going to grow a beard, you have to have a spouse to be like, you look like a fucking idiot. You have like chunks of chili, like you have a kidney bean in your beard right now.
Yeah. You have a full chunk of steak in your mustache.
Yeah, dude, I've like legit been like eating a burrito and I'll have like a piece of chicken, like a chunk of chicken just like that nested itself in my beard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll eat it. It hasn't hit the floor. There's no rule on how long it can be in there.
Yeah.
But the worst part is when you do have a lot of condiments, they tend to get caught in like the side of your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're sucking on a chili dog. And then it's just like you put it has like a little dollop of sour cream on it or whatever. Then you just have some white shit like hanging out the side of your mouth.
Yeah.
And you can't feel
mine always gets, because I have such a, dude, my mustache is crazy. It's like a fucking broom. So I always get it like all the way across the whole
old soup strainer.
Yeah. It sucks. Dude, I can't grow a beard to save my life.
I'm a dude because, oh God.
Like, listen, this right here, I have not shaved in probably 3 weeks. No shaving. My fucking mustache, I have to trim like every few days. Because it'll just be curled right into my fucking mouthpiece.
I went 2 years without trimming my beard once or mustache. And that got real gross, dude, real fast.
I can't have the mustache hanging in my mouth.
You ever talk to a dude that has his mustache is all the way over his mouth, so you can't tell if he's even talking?
Yeah.
You're like, are you talking? You can't see your mouth moving. But then, like, they have to, like, peel their mustache back to eat food. They're like, this is just too much. Just,
sometimes
this isn't
I'll
part
have to
of
do
your
that.
beard.
I'll have to go
you
like
trim
this.
this so
I'll
you
have to
can
go like
put things
this
in your
and,
hole.
like, part my mustache off to the side so I can eat. It's fucking aggravating. Can you see how thick?
Have you ever had just a mustache?
No.
It's pretty thick.
I can't do it, dude.
Never just
my mustache. Dude, my mustache is so thick. So fucking thick. It's crazy. If my beard could grow like this, I'd be a stud. I'd be prime fucking breeding material.
I think that there's only two people that can have mustaches, and it makes them look okay.
Pedophiles and fucking
you either have to be. No, like, first of all, you need to have a big upper lip. Like, it has to be like the part between your nose and your upper lip you have to have a thick enough, like that has to be long, because then you can grow a big mustache. But like skinny guys, it works for. Dude, if I shave and I just have a mustache, I look disgusting because I have like double chins and shit. This kind of just like regulates and hides stuff.
Dick that somebody poorly groomed.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it looks like It's disgusting. Or you can be a big super fat guy, but you have to be a party animal and wear like Hawaiian shirts and always be smiling. Then that mustache works for you too.
I just can't do it with just a
But
mustache.
if you're
It's
trying
too
to look
weird.
cool, yeah, I mean, you got your look. How long have you had just the goatee for? Or like you let this grow out, trim the mustache. You have like that look. You just like, that's your look. Me, my beard is just my look. I'm not going to experiment anymore.
Yeah. I've had the goatee for pretty much ever. Growing it long like this, only about 8 years. 8 or 9 years. I used to keep it real short, but the same thing, like the goatee.
Yeah. Yeah. If I shave my beard, my kids just make fun of me until I grow it back. So I'm just not ever shaving it again.
My kids have never seen me without a long goatee. They don't know what I look like.
Yeah.
I look like Dominic. That's what I look like.
I'd never seen my dad with a shaved face. He's had a beard my whole life. I don't even know if he has a chin. Never seen his chin.
Well, that's why I keep a goatee, because I don't like my chin.
Yeah, I don't like my chins.
Yeah. Mine has like, I don't have a butt chin, but it comes in, and then, you know what I mean? It's not a butt chin, it's just like a defined chin, and I don't like it. Not a fan.
A defined chin, that sounds good.
No, I don't like it.
The worst is when you have no chin.
It looks like a butt chin that just didn't have enough butt. You know what I mean? You can just see the bone. You know what I mean? It's just like a perfect chin.
No shit.
Yeah, not a fan.
Well, now I gotta see it. Do you have any pictures of this butt chin with no butt? Not enough butt.
I don't
We'll post it on social media on Friday. Just a picture of your freshly shorn butt chin.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this. Where's that guy, bro?
That's
crazy. Miss my hair. My hair.
Don't even get me started. You can grow it back.
Yeah,
I used to be an Adonis. I used to be really attractive. Now I'm just
borderline
a fat old
about to
guy
grow it back.
With hair in all the wrong places. You should definitely grow it back if you're able to.
I've been thinking about it, but
you're insulting the bald community.
The problem is I started growing it a little bit right now, but I got a bunch of grays that are wisping here now. And I just don't know what that'll look like long. You know what I mean?
A little salt and pepper?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it, honestly.
Bro, I'd take any hair. I'd take horse hair. If it would grow out of my fucking head. Where it's supposed to.
Just grows only around your nipples.
Yeah. Yeah. Periodically, I have my wife shave my back, so I don't look exactly
this
like
is probably
monkey.
the only. This is probably the only one I have where you can actually kind of see my chin.
That does look a lot different.
Yeah.
If you showed me that and was like, yeah, this is my brother, I'd be like, oh, okay. It doesn't really look like you.
Dude, that's when I got out of fucking jail. I was out of jail for 3 weeks at that point.
Do you, were you you were shaving in jail, yeah?
Yeah. Well, there's a barber.
Why are you shaving in jail?
My bunkie was the barber. So I used to get faded up and get fucking straight edge every other day.
Oh, okay.
So I was real clean cut when I was.
So I was like, if you're in jail, why don't you just let yourself go? Just grow everything out.
No, you can't. You can't. You ain't got nothing else to do.
You can't.
Look at my shoulders in this picture. Not trying to be a homo.
Yeah.
Look, see how big my traps are? Dude, I just worked out every single day, all day long. You know what I mean? I was like, when I get out of jail, I'm going to be fucking GQ, bitch. I'm coming out swinging, dick swinging, big muscles, fucking faded up, bro. I always tell my wife I got to go back to jail so I can get in shape.
Yeah.
Just do a quick, like, 6-month bid. You know what I mean?
Well, the way you ride, you're going to end up there.
I ride safe and abide all the laws.
Are you sure about that?
I was checking Facebook fucking groups this morning to see if anybody wrote about anything.
Oh, yeah. Like in the police blogger or whatever.
Yeah. Fucking reckless endangerment and shit.
I hope wherever that cop was going wasn't an important call.
Oh my God.
Just pacing traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, so finally got to ride the fucking stepchild this weekend. It's been a long time. Just because mainly the fucking weather sucks. We now live in Seattle, Washington. It rains every fucking day. It's bullshit. But Sunday was no rain. It was kind of cold. The high was like 56. But we were all like, fuck it, we're going. Come out to the garage at like 9 a.m., 9:30, something like that. And push the bike outside, go to start it up to warm it up. Nothing. No crank, no nothing. I'm like, well, this is not ideal. So I pushed it back into the fucking shop, hooked it up to a battery charger. Went inside, drank my coffee, whatever, came back out. It was already green light. So I was like, well, it wasn't the fucking battery. Tried to crank it again, nothing. So then I pull out the fucking multimeter, start testing the back of the key switch. That's getting 12.6 or something like that. Then I pull the green wire off that comes up like underneath the starter there. Plug my fucking multimeter into that. It's getting like 0.30 on crank. So I'm like, well, it's somewhere in between here and the switch. So start digging into that. And my plan was to leave at like 10:30. And now it's 10:45 and my bike is ripped to fucking pieces. So I started just testing everything. I'm like testing something. We'll crank the bike to see what I'm getting for voltage. And then make it all the way down the harness to my relay. And I'm like, I'm just going to go grab another relay, see what happens. Because like I have power to the key switch. And then I just don't have power to the starter. So it's got to be the relay, hopefully. Thankfully, those relays are like the easiest ones to fucking find in America because they're just on the shelf at O'Reilly's.
Which is right down the street, right?
Yeah, which is right down the street. $13. Went and picked that up. Slapped that in, plugged the green wire back in, cranked the bike, started right up. I'm like, motherfucker. That fucking relay. That's the third time I've replaced that relay.
No shit. I was going to say, like, yeah,
But to be fair, the first time was when I built it. I used the original relay that was on the bike. And then the second time is when the starter shit the bed. The relay was also bad. So I replaced the starter at Steve's, Batman's. Then we noticed the relay was bad. He just had one laying around the shop. So I just grabbed that used one, plugged that in, and ran that for a little bit. So this is the first time there's ever been a new relay in it. So I'm hoping that...
So you just only use recycled electrical components.
Yeah.
Batteries, relays.
Well, now, dude, we're sitting good, dude. I got a new battery from when I did the starter. I put a brand new battery in it. And now it has a brand new relay, has a newer style starter. So I could actually put the push button start on it if I wanted to. And that newer starter cranks faster than the old 4-speed starters. So that's nice.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So, for anybody that's wondering, the newer fucking sporty starters for the 5 speeds bolts right up to a 4-speed. There's no issues, no fucking around with it. Just bolts right up. I don't know why nobody's ever fucking said that before, because that would make shit a lot easier.
Yes, that's actually a hot tip there, because you say it cranks faster. It's just like a better design or whatever, and it bolts right in. Why would you ever get anything else?
Yeah. Well, the good thing too is it's not as big. It's a smaller starter.
Oh no shit! It still bolts up, but it takes up less room. What the fuck?
Yep. So like the 4-speed starter is longer, and the 5-speed starter is shorter. That's why you can put that fucking button on it, because there's room in between the exhaust and shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because wasn't there a thing like you couldn't put a push button on your on your other starter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this solves that problem.
So I could put a push button on it. I still haven't. I still just have the key switch. We'll see. If this key switch shits the bed on me, then I'll put a button on it.
Button's nice.
Yeah, so after that, the fucking thing ripped, dude. It still has that weird shaking thing, which I still have not figured out. But I was just like, I was in a different mood yesterday. So I just powered through it, and I was like, I don't even fucking care. Fuck this bike.
Hey, well, you know it's not the relay.
Yeah, it's not the relay.
You got one thing rolled out.
Yeah. But the back tire is chopped up.
Oh, yeah, you were having those fender issues for a while, right?
I was having the fender issues. The tires just chopped up. It just wore bad. And it's a rigid, you know what I mean? So there's no suspension. So I could have easily dented the rim or something. So it could be any of those things. I have no fucking idea. My plan is, a bearing. It could be any of that shit. It's the original wheel from 5 years ago. I've never taken it off and serviced it or anything since I put it on.
Yeah.
So it could be anything. But my plan is to get the shovel into a roller coming up pretty soon. I have the whole front end. The whole front end's right here. I just got to get the screws for the bottom, because the ones I have are fucking stripped. So once I put those screws in, I can fill it up with oil. And then I'm going to bring the trees over to Fat Man's, because he has a press. I have to press my neck, the stem in, and then cut that to length, which is so fucking retarded. But once I do that, then I can bolt the front end up, put the front wheel on, put the rear wheel on, and then that's a roller. And then once I get to the roller, I'm going to put the stepchild on the lift, change out the rear fender, because that thing's just been fucking me since I put it on. I'm going to put a smaller fender, one that doesn't have such deep sidewalls. And then just figure out what's going on with the rear wheel. Probably put a new tire on it, new bearing, fucking maybe a new rim if I need to. That way, for the rest of the winter, I can just work on the shovel head and just know that the stepchild's ready for spring.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude, get a fucking get a new. You should replace the bearings anyways. That's really suspect to me. And they're cheap. It's cheap insurance, and I have a tool to remove those super easy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I was pounding them out, dude. It takes fucking forever, but Amazon special. The press, it's it does wheel bearings, neck bearings, all install and removal, and it is fucking worth the $30 I paid for it.
No shit,
dude. It presses them in perfect, and
no shit.
I mean, getting them out is the bitch, obviously, but it does. I haven't, I had no problems with it. $30. It's what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
I've used it 100 times.
Yeah. Yep.
Even when you the thing is it does the neck stuff too. So removing if you press on the bearing on your triple tree and you have to take it off for whatever reason, I've been oh no, I forgot the seal or something, and you just pull it off and put it back on.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking thing's sick. But I think it's probably tire or bearing. and you should replace both of those, you know, because the wheels beat and bearings
it's so
are what,
sketchy.
$15.
Yeah, and it's just sketchy. Like that's some shit that could go like catastrophically wrong.
If your bearing seizes, dude, your wheels locking up, you know?
Fucked.
Or if your tire pops, you only got 2 of those bitches.
Yeah, and that's the only tire that has a brake. So there's that.
I was like, dude, my tires like on my bike are so fucking bald and shitty and cracked, and I've been just sending it because I was gonna buy some new tires, but I'm like, dude, tires are expensive.
Yeah, you got to get those on a firm, dude.
Yeah, dude, they're like, and I
get
need
those
2
on
of them.
$14 a month.
Yeah, I need 2 of them, so it's like,
start the Affirm now, and they'll be paid off by spring.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought 2 tires at the same time. But I definitely have to, like, you know, your tires are bad when you park your bike and they're not like, hey, cool bike. They're like, hey, your tires are bald.
Yeah.
Hey, your tires look like shit.
Yeah. If chopper people point that out, they're probably bad.
Yeah. They're pretty bald. They're probably the baldest tires I've ever seen on a bike.
Yeah.
But
that's funny.
Yeah, just I think I brought this up at another time, but like if you get tires, don't fuck with the spoons, don't fuck with any of that shit. Bring them down to your local tire warehouse, and they'll do it for free if they're cool.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit. I got a guy right next to me, Breakers Tires, in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Breaker bikes,
and, yeah. $20.
$20, that's worth it.
$20, mountain balance.
Yeah.
Good fucking deal.
I don't know how people do it manually with the spoons, dude. I've done a few sets like that, and it's probably the hardest thing I've ever done on a fucking bike.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass with spoons. I've done it with spoons, and I've done it with zip ties.
I feel like zip tie thing to work, dude.
I feel like zip ties are the easier way to do it.
Really?
Spoons are a pain in the dick sometimes, especially if you're doing like a piece of shit tire.
Yeah. Oh, especially in the cold. I remember I did the one for the shovel head. I put those on. I think I did the rear one with a spoon. And
if you got tubes and you're using spoons, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sketchy.
Oh, that's the other thing, too, is I popped like 3 fucking tubes.
Yeah.
Putting them in. That's the most disheartening thing is you wrestle with this cold rubber tire I actually bent the fucking spoons. Like the actual like rod, I actually like bent it. Yeah. But then you get it on and you're like, wow, I never want to do that again. Then you fill it up and you just like, you're just like, fuck this. So
fuck
tire warehouse.
Yeah. I actually had a guy, when I was doing my last shovel build, Steve brought my rims down to get mounted. I forget where I was at work or something. He brought them to this place. And this dude demolished my wheels, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Don't they have machines, though?
Yeah, they were brand new chrome wheels. Brand fucking new out of the box. Had never been on a bike. And when he mounted them, he like left the bar on there while he was like using the machine, and it just gouged 360 around my entire fucking wheel. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. More so that dude ended up buying me a brand new rim.
He did?
Yeah. I was like, I will blow this motherfucker up, dude. I will blow your fucking shop up. I will Molotov cocktail your fucking mother's house. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Dude.
It was a brand new rim. It's never been on a bike, dude. I was so fucking pissed off, bro.
Yeah. I don't even get how you can fuck up that bad.
It was, dude, like, I'm saying it looked like before he mounted the tire, he took it out in the parking lot and smashed it off the fucking pavement 20 times. It was, like, all, like, chipped and fucking chrome ripped off it. I was like, motherfuck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
I did
that.
that.
I was building it for a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, like...
Yeah. Actually, I remember that. I mean, when you're doing it yourself, that's the other thing, too, is like you get so aggravated with the goddamn spoons that you're just like, I don't care about the tire. You know, I don't care about the rim. You know, You're scratching that. You're like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to get this thing on.
Yep.
But I've seen some dudes do. I mean, I guess you have to change a lot of tires to get good at it. I was just like, you know, I'm probably doing it wrong. Who knows? But it's still a pain in the ass when you can just go to someone that has a machine and it takes them 2 seconds. That's why they don't charge. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to is having to build this shovel head in a fucking the worst economy that's ever been known to man right now.
Dude, that it's been, I'm going to say financially, it's been like the hardest year of my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I never really like knew, like it's always been my fault that I was always so poor.
Yeah.
But now I feel like it's not my fault because I'm like from one year to the next, I'm like, I'm doing the same job, but everything went up.
Yep. I have probably the best job right now I've ever had in my life. And I'm still like, we need to budget to have groceries next week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking, it sucks, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Sucks.
It sucks. And then since everything went up, it's like, well, you know, everything, because raw material, everything that you're going to put on your chopper went up, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you build it all yourself.
Belt drive is like fucking $580 now.
Even if you want to get a piece of steel to make a tab. Well, you make all your tabs.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm going on my third full build, fourth build total. I've never bought in stock. I don't even know where to buy it. It's like I've never bought in stock, dude. If
what about
you
like
like,
a sissy bar? You never bought a like rod?
Nope. Never.
Okay.
Everything I've ever put on my bike has been like some shit that I found. Or like my buddy had like a bunch of steel. Or like there was this one place that I used to get a bunch of steel from. It's I don't even know what it is actually. It's like I want to say it's like a welding and CNC place maybe. But they have this massive scrap bin, and I used to just go there and just take all kind of shit.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah.
But like, if you told me right now, hey, order up all the fucking stock to make like all your tabs and a sissy bar, I would not even have the slightest clue where to look. I don't even know where you buy that shit.
Lowbrow Customs or Deadbeat Customs.
It's crazy, dude. I have no idea. I just always like, I'll have just like, and this kind of works out like in my favor because like, I don't know if it's because like I have like that artistic side of me. But like when I find like shit, like even if it's off my lawnmower, if I take something off my lawnmower, I'm like, oh, I can turn this into a seat bracket sometime down the road. And I'll just like throw that piece of steel in my scrap pile. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just like save all steel and just make my own shit out of it.
Yeah. I guess like, yeah, I have a scrap bin and it has good parts in it and I use them, but like a sissy bar, for instance, I was like, well, I need a certain length and I want it to be stainless steel. And when you get into the stainless stuff, it's like, you know, you have to buy the 6 feet of it, you know? And I found like eBay is actually like really good for some stainless. I was getting like stainless rod to make my sissy bar. It seemed to be like the cheapest. But yeah, little things like, yeah, I have a whole garbage bin full of like little scrap. Actually, I just made a new headlight mount for the Sportster out of just like stainless scraps. I think
that mount came out sick, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah,
that came out dope. I'm gonna have to fucking get up with you when I do the one for the shovel because I want to do it in TIG because it's like in the eye. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But that one I want to do 3 headlights. So it's gonna be
3 headlights.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm doing 3 headlights coming down the front end and then 1 on the bottom of the frame. So it'll be 4 headlights total.
That's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Are all 3 of them going to be on the same mount?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All just like coming with the rake of the bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I just never have like had the lights for it. I still don't have the lights for it.
Yeah. What lights are you going to do?
I don't know. I have a set of lights that... Who gave them to me? I think, Dead Kev. Dead Kev gave me, hold on. I think they're right here. I got to show you. They're dope. Hold up.
Yeah, I just got 2 headlights from Deadbeat Customs. The little, I think they're like 4.25 inch, and I did a dual headlight setup on the Sportster because I'm cheap and I don't get the LED lights, but I ride at night, and one light wasn't enough, and I broke it when I took the springer off somehow. This motherfucker wearing sweatpants, getting comfy.
I lied. They're
Actually,
not right there.
they're not right there.
No, those are my Mullins trees. I forgot. But that looks like the box. But next time we do an episode, I'll show you guys. But they're super fucking dope. They're like the old. They kind of look like van lights. They're like the triangle ones that are like. I mean the rectangle ones.
The rectangle. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said triangle, and I was like, does Loctite know what a triangle is?
Yeah, rectangle.
I like the rectangle ones.
They're super dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm hoping I can find one more.
Dude, that's a good idea too, because the rectangles you can stack them really close. You know,
Yeah.
Like the circle ones, it gets fucky with the geometry to get them like stacked correctly. But yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I think just doing it on one bracket is probably the easiest way to do it. Because, like, once you get down to that third light, dude, where you going to mount that? You know what I mean? You have to make, like, a fork brace or something.
Yeah, dude. I spent a lot of time, like, I actually just copied the same thing I did on the shovel. Because I spent a lot of time.
I'm pretty sure the lights that he gave me, I think he gave me the bracket for a dual mount. So I'll just have to add one more mount to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's I made that headlight bracket like 30 different times because like when you're welding it up, it looks a certain way, and then when you get on the bike and you're like, that's coming out too far, like, you know, like it takes a little bit of finagling to get it right. So I did the same exact thing I did on the shovel because I spent a lot of time doing that, but it just works with those. I use the same lights too. They're like $50 or something like that. And they're easy to wire and they're cheap. Yep. I mean, I'd love to have like Dan's light on the site there.
Yeah.
The F&A one is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like you look at it and you're like, dude, that thing's minuscule, tiny, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I wouldn't if you did a triple light setup with that, that's like $600.
On that build, he crushed it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That build is so fucking clean.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, the paint.
He's a dick.
Paint came out great. Now it runs, too. Like, at least we had that on him. It ran like shit.
Yeah. He has the nicest bike out of all of us. He's a fucking asshole.
100%. Yeah.
Actually, your shove's pretty fucking dope, too. All you guys got nice bikes except me. My bike sucks.
I got to redo the shovel this winter a little bit. I got to repaint it.
I know, that thing's going to be like a new build again next year.
Yeah. Yeah. New. I'm going to redo the shovel for sure because I want to repaint it because I fucked that up really bad.
Yeah.
And then what else? Oh yeah, I got to get it to run. I was going to take it to the swap this weekend because I got it to fire, and it was sounding good in the cold. So maybe it fixed itself. But I really want to put the electronic ignition in just to see because I don't want to. I don't know. Done fucking with points.
Yeah, you're making me not want to do points, man. All the troubles you've had. Grease made it look easy, dude. He just like threw his in and he's got a one kick Evo. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there are slight differences. I mean, I don't know if it's because his is an Evo or whatever. I mean, his is I don't know. I haven't tried the electronic ignition in the shovel yet. But I fucked with the timing so many times that I probably ruined the points. Like, just like I don't know. I just don't have it's timed, it fires, you know. I just can't get past I don't think there's a carb problem with it, you know. But I have again, I have to try a bunch of shit. I've been to like 3 swap meets. I haven't been able to find the fucking air cleaner just to test that theory out, you know.
Right.
And I have a running bike and limited on time, and so I'm just like, well, winter project. I'll get it running, get it repainted, and all that bullshit. But smashing bottles over here.
Yeah, that was fucking loud as hell. You just got a pile. I just like picture like a pile of fucking beer bottles over there.
No,
Not even
I
a
keep it
trash
clean.
can that is like all over the floor.
Dude, the day after we record, like after we were recorded with Beer Foo, and I had like me and you were recording all day. Yeah, I had like a case of beer on the floor, just like everywhere, and then like my piss
Jesus
jug
Christ.
was like overflowing.
Oh fuck!
But it's tame tonight.
That's fucking funny.
Actually, I'm almost out of these bottles, and this show, another shout out. This show is brought to you by
Modelo's.
Carriage House Customs.
I
Carriage
love
House Customs.
Modelo's.
He's a listener, and he was actually earlier this week. He hit me up, and he was in Henniker. I'm
shit,
making a lot of
the
connections in
Jack?
Henniker. Yeah.
Yeah.
And him and his boy, they were like, dude, our bike's fucked, and we need a jack. So can we borrow yours? And I was like, yeah, sure, come on over. And super cool dudes. Him and his buddy. Actually, we should probably have him on the show. His buddy Tyler's like super funny.
No shit.
Yeah, real good dudes. Gave him my jack, and then they returned it and brought me a case of Modelo. So appreciate that, guys.
Fuck
But
yeah.
yeah, really good guys. And but yeah, they've been right around the corner. They were moving out, but it's always cool to make connections like in Henniker, because all I see is like fucking old people around here.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. But shit. All right, so we had the agenda for today was talk about steamed hot dogs in the swap meet. Was there anything else that we were supposed to talk about? I'm tempted to go back to that conversation about steamed hot dogs because I'm so hungry right now.
I'm starving, dude.
Yeah,
I'm starving. I haven't eaten yet today.
We always pick dinner time to record.
Yeah, I got stuck on the military base today doing a generator, and it took way longer than it was supposed to. Got out of work late, came right home, hit you up, and you're like, give me a couple minutes. Made my coffee, and you're like, never mind, I'm good. And I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
So I just came right out here, and then I got to go to bed early because so usually I get up at like 5:30, and I got to be in Elliott, Maine by 7. But tomorrow I have to be in Elliott, Maine by 6, so I got to get up like fucking 5, something like that. 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm like, motherfuck, dude.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
Yeah.
Commuting.
Yeah. I mean, the commute's not bad. I don't take any highway. It's all back roads. So it's actually a nice ride. And I think it's like 40 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I just fucking, I don't know. I hate getting to work so early. I mean, it's nice because like I get out early. I'm done with work by 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's nice. But I'd rather just have like the extra time in the morning because like before, like my last job, I didn't have to be until 9 a.m. And so like I would still get up at the same, like usually like 6, and I would come out here, just like fuck around in the shop for a while, get some shit done. My buddy would stop by. We'd have coffee every morning in the shop, just like hanging out. You know what I mean? Like really getting the day started. And now I'm just like up early. Nobody's awake. It's fucking pitch black outside. You know, I'm like sneaking around the house so I don't wake my family up. It's a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. No, I hear.
And I don't get to see my kids in the morning. Like my last job, I got to see my kid. My boys leave for school, hang out with them in the morning. I get my daughter on the bus, and now like I'm just gone before anybody's awake.
No shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a morning person. Like I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and just drink my coffee and just like be in darkness and silence. And that's like my time of day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's nice. I get to, seeing the kids in the morning. My wife has to do all the heavy lifting, but like getting them ready, go to school and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I would love to get out at fucking 3:00. I've never gotten.
Yeah.
I'm always like 5:00.
Yeah. That's what I've always had my whole life. Is like 5:00, like a 9 to 5, or later. Usually, honestly.
Yeah.
So it is nice getting home early, but it's like, I don't know. I like just like kicking around in the morning, like getting some shit done before I have to go to work. Then I think I was never like tired at work if I did that. You know what I mean? Now I'm just like rolling out of bed, getting ready, and going to work.
Yeah, I feel like if you get up early and go right to work, you don't have any time to like, I don't know, get your head straight and shit.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
process the day.
Have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And by the way, why are you drinking coffee at 7:00 at night, dude?
Oh, dude, this coffee's making me tired because it's warm. I have the worst case of fucking bipolar and ADHD that like caffeine does nothing to me. I drink it because I like it.
Dude, it's too late.
Have you seen me yawning? Have you seen me yawning this entire episode?
You yawn a lot. I never yawn.
Coffee does nothing for me, bro.
Yeah. You need a little toots magoots.
Yeah. I was about to fucking rip into that JMO I got in the fucking toolbox.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I prefer being able to get up in the morning, like hang in the garage and just fucking chill for like an hour before I have to do anything.
No.
Like you said, you just get your mind right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I guess I could still do that, but it's like I leave the house by like 6:15. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I going to get up at 4?
Yeah.
To be able to go hang out in the shop for a while? Like, I'm not trying to do that. Then I'll be sleeping by fucking 6. I wouldn't even be able to record the podcast anymore.
Right. I just never feel, I mean, I get up early. It doesn't really matter. I don't feel like if I get up at 3 or 4, like I wake up in the middle of the night with night terrors or something. And then, I always go to sleep at the same time. I'm not like any less tired, but I don't drink coffee this late.
Really? It gets you wired?
Yeah, I'd be all fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it does nothing for me, dude. I will fill this thing up probably like on the modest side 6 times a day.
What? Dude, you're drinking entirely way too much coffee.
I drink a metric fuck ton of coffee, bro.
I drink like a pot in the morning. I usually around 2:00. I need like an iced coffee or something from Dunks.
Yeah.
Or like a cup of hot coffee. And then I'm good after that.
Yeah.
But you ain't supposed to be drinking it after 5:00, after work, no coffee.
And I drink coffee.
If I do have to stay up late, like if I'm like, oh, I'm going to a thing and I'm like partying, or I go to a party or something, I do the 5-hour energies.
When we get done with this,
if you don't fall asleep, bro, got narcolepsy.
I know. When we get done with this, I'll go inside and I'll make another fucking thing of coffee in this, and then like that's what I'll drink with my dinner, and I'll fall asleep drinking it.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, mainly because it's warm. It just like makes me sleepy,
dude. I'd be up all night.
Wild. It's wild. My wife is like, "How are you falling asleep drinking hot coffee with a dip in your mouth?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just built different.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. Just black coffee and dip puts me right to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, dude. What'd your doctor say about that?
I don't know. I haven't seen a doctor since I was 17. Unless the ER counts. I've been to the ER a couple times.
Doesn't count.
If that doesn't count, the last time I was at the doctor was when I was 17 years old for a physical.
No shit.
That's the last time I was like in a doctor's office. Now I treat the emergency room as my primary care doctor.
Well, your new job got you bennies though, right?
No.
Oh no?
I passed them up for an extra $4 an hour. Dude, an extra $4 an hour?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a raise.
I guess it doesn't matter. Like, you just go to the emergency room and you're just like, send me a bill.
Yeah, not even though, because I have fucking state health insurance still.
Oh, you do?
I think they're gonna cancel it though, because my wife just had to submit all my paperwork for this new job,
Uh-huh.
and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't fucking think so, bud."
Yeah.
Which will suck, but
Yeah.
as long as you don't need credit, ER is free, dude. You just don't pay it, and it just goes away in 7 years.
Dude, here's a little tip, because me and my wife, we've had a bunch of like medical shit like in the last couple of years. Well, last couple of years, we've had like things like my wife was in the hospital with her twins for 2 months before.
Yeah,
you've
had some crazy
before,
shit.
a month after. I went to the emergency room fucking 6 times in like March or whatever, or February. They figure out how to pay for it. Like, especially if you do have insurance. Like, here's an example. My wife was pregnant. She went and got an ultrasound. She made an appointment, got the ultrasound, went to the reception, got the ultrasound, and left. They sent us a bill for like $800. My wife calls, goes, "Oh, this is supposed to be covered," or whatever. And they go, "Oh, you went upstairs. It's only covered if you go to downstairs." And she was like, "Oh, well, I just showed up and they told me where to go." "Oh, well, it's not coded right. It's all about the coding." And she goes, "Figure out how to get that paid for, or it's not getting paid." And then, would you know it? They figured it out.
Yeah, it went downstairs.
Yeah, no, they'll figure it out because the hospital wants to get paid. They're the one collecting the bill, and it's like, work with the insurance company and figure out how to get fucking paid. I'm not paying you anything, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, when I went through my shit, they sent me a bill for like $2,100 fucking dollars or something, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking insured. Figure it out, or you don't get anything. Do you want nothing, or do you want something?
Yeah.
Figure it out. I'm not doing any of the legwork. If you want to get paid, you talk your fucking whatever bullshit and get it figured out. You don't have to pay for stuff in America. Everybody, like, healthcare is free.
Healthcare is bullshit.
Like, if you show up, you have to treat me. Doesn't matter if you're homeless. Doesn't matter. They have to treat you.
Yep.
All right. And you can't get blood from a stone. And what are they going to do? Oh, your credit score went down? I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I already own a house, bitch.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not buying anything on credit.
Yeah.
We already talked that everything's so expensive you can't even live. You can't even get groceries. I ain't paying for medical care. Figure it out with my insurance company.
The way our taxes are, we might as well have free credit.
Or hurt my credit score. Medical. Ooh. There's no debtor's prison.
Yeah, and then imaginary credit score.
Or just declare bankruptcy. Like, rack up mad bills, dude. Get like cancer treatments and shit, and just be like, "Oh, I owe $1 billion," and then just be like, "I declare bankruptcy." We should do a self-help podcast.
Should we?
Yeah.
I think we're not very helpful.
Unethical life hacks.
How to cheat the system 101.
Well, dude, we got a lot of experience between the two of us how to get through life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we could actually help some people because, especially like with shit like that, it's like, dude, don't let these people spook you. You know what I mean? Like, don't let people fucking, because that's what they're doing. They call you, they're going to scare you. What are you going to, oh, my credit score's down? I don't give a fuck about a credit score.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to buy a house? I guess you're going to have to rent.
Takes a swig of the beer.
You mentioned JMO. You got me thinking about that whiskey now.
Yeah. Yep. I might have to break out the whiskey for the fucking laddies.
Oh. I have a 12-year, I think it's a 12-year scotch just chilling downstairs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I have right now. When was that? I have 9-year-old cigars right now.
Do they get better with age?
Yeah. A lot better. Yeah, they've just been resting in a humidor for 9 years.
No shit.
Yeah. Next time you come over, we're gonna crack into them. They're
Yeah,
so good. They're so good. Anybody that smokes cigars, the cellophane that's wrapped in that wraps the cigar, after it starts aging, that cellophane will start turning yellow, and that's when you know, like, yeah, these bitches are ripen for the fucking picking, dude.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had them for about probably 9 years now, sitting in a humidor. And like, not because like I was just trying to save them. Like, I just bought a fuck ton. I found this one cigar that I really liked, and I bought like 6 boxes. And I smoked them a lot. And I put them in the humidor, and then I found some other ones that I liked and put those in the humidor. And like every time I just find a new cigar, like I just move on from those other ones. So those have just been chilling in the humidor for fucking ever, dude. I think some of them are Charter Oaks, which is out of Connecticut. It's like a Nicaraguan fucking blend. A really good cigar. Yeah.
I like a good cigar, like perfect for outdoor cookouts and shit like that.
Yeah. I got some good ones. Next time you come over, remind me, and I'll get the humidor out here actually, so we can just fucking break into them next time we're over.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've been to a cigar bar too. Those are like one of my favorite places to go.
Dude, we had a dope one right down the street from my house. It was so nice, dude. In the summertime, I used to go there every Friday on payday because we always got out at 3:00 on Fridays. It was when I was doing hardscaping. I would go in there, grab my favorite cigar, go into the lounge, and there's be like these massive brown leather chairs that just like hugged your whole body like a recliner. And they had like an 80-inch TV on the wall. Just like playing like whatever, fucking Seinfeld sometimes, like whatever. And I would just sit in there. I'd get a whiskey on the rocks, my favorite cigar, in an AC'd room with a fucking 80-inch TV and just chill for an hour smoking my cigar on a Friday.
That's fucking
That's how
awesome.
I ended my week every single week.
Dude, I love those cigar because they have such great ventilation.
Yeah.
And you got your bar, and they make it like, they're always so cool too. They're always like really dim. They don't have like big like, you know, like sports like wicked loud, and they don't have fucking people you know.
Dude,
they
this one
select
had like
the
poker
music.
tables and shit, so you could play poker if you wanted to. It was dope.
Yeah.
But dude, such bullshit. They had a great thing going, and then when the whole vaping thing started going on, a lot of vape stores got in trouble because they would have like samples on the counter. And people would just be ripping the samples right in the store. So then they like cracked down in New Hampshire on any kind of smoking, like in any establishment. For anybody that, if you wanted people to be able to smoke in there, even if you had the ventilation, you had to be a member. So the cigar bar here made it so they had no more lounge unless you became a member and bought a locker and like paid dues. And I'm like, dude, fucking suck a dick, bro. I don't like cigars that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that sucks. I hate when, dude, I'm old enough to remember like being able to smoke in a bar, being a smoker, and it was just like in smoking in restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days. See, we were talking about bringing country stores back. We got to bring back like just an old school bar where you can smoke a cigar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember ripping butts in Denny's, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Be in Denny's like 3 a.m. There would always be cops there, and everybody would be shit-faced. And you'd be ripping butts and act like an asshole.
We used to always go to Bickford's.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Bickford's.
Bickford's, dude. We got in a lot of trouble at Bickford's.
Yeah. I forgot about that place.
Dude, the Big Apple pancake and fucking ripping butts at 3 o'clock in the morning. You see some shit at a Bickford's. I think they still got one in Mass.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, that's how the Denny spot was, dude. It was like, that's where all the heathens were going to be after midnight. It was fucking wild. And there'd always be 2 cops in there just sitting at a booth. Because, like, they knew. Like, people were fucking shitty when they went. You pretty much went there to sober up so you could drive home.
Yeah.
Go over there and get moons over my hammy, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Denny's. That place gets rowdy after hours.
Yeah.
Those poor people that work there.
Oh, they loved it, dude.
Dude, I remember getting so nasty at a Denny's, dude. Like when I was out in Phoenix, I remember like just going there and like it was just like fucking anarchy, dude. Everybody's shit faced. There's no families there, dude. At fucking
the Red Arrow's like that though. The Red Arrow's 24 hours.
Is this? Well, I remember going to the Red Arrow back in the day before it was huge. Now they have like really nice places, but like the one in Manchester was like a shithole.
Yeah.
I think I saw Grease's house there once.
The one at Grease's house is, I love it, dude. Grease fucking hates it for some reason. He likes poor boys. But
I've never been there,
dude, the Red Arrow's dope, dude.
Pretty good.
Here's why I like Red Arrow is one, you get a coffee mug, like like the super big ones, like it's like a soup mug, but it looks like a coffee mug.
Yeah.
One of those full with chili. Then you get an omelet. And then after you're done, dude, they have fresh cheesecake. Bro, I love cheesecake. I'm a sucker for cheesecake.
I went to my boys, it was their birthday last Tuesday, and they wanted to go out for breakfast. And we went to the Red Arrow. And I got their 5-alarm chili. Sorry to tell you guys. It's probably maybe 1.5 alarms. I mean, it's not, it ain't fucking 5, bro.
Yeah.
But it is good. It is really good.
I like
their menus. Like, the thing about diners, like when you go to a diner, you want the menu to be like this thick. And they just have page after page after page. And you can get, I eat breakfast mad early. I get up mad early. So I'm eating breakfast at 4. The rest of my family meanders downstairs at like 8 o'clock on their day off or whatever. Yeah. By the time you get to the diner, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm ready for lunch. So they're getting fucking eggs and shit. I'm getting like a burger or whatever. But they have this massive menu and they serve booze. So, yeah. I've never been to Po' Boys. Actually, I have been to Po' Boys. But I don't think I did breakfast there. But it ain't no Red Arrow, dude.
Nah.
It's just like a...
It's like a dive
It's not
place.
like... Doesn't have... Yeah.
It's not bad.
It just looks like every other diner.
Yeah, their food's not bad, but like Red Arrow is like... It just reminds me of like my childhood. Like you can go there anytime. It doesn't matter what time.
It's a diner, yeah.
You just go there.
Yeah.
And like, you're going to eat some good-ass food.
Mm-hmm.
And I love cheesecake. I fucking love cheesecake.
Yeah. It's one of the few desserts that I'll not pass up, like a little cheesecake. It's just standard cheesecake.
Yeah.
It's not too sweet.
Yeah, I don't like all the crazy shit. I just want like a regular slice of cheesecake. Maybe one with blueberries. I like blueberries. But like other than that, no. I don't want all that crazy shit. I don't want like the fudge and like all that dumb shit. I just want
I was just going to say like chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Save that.
Give me that regular cheesecake.
Yeah. The older I get too, the more I like just regular things. You know what I mean? Like you used to be like, oh, you get a pizza with like a bunch of weird shit on it. Now it's just like, you can't beat pepperoni and cheese. You can't beat a hot dog with mustard ketchup. You can't beat like a piece of cheesecake. I like salt. I don't like salt and pepper, on your eggs. Boom.
Yeah.
You don't have to get fucking wild with it.
Salt and pepper, dude. Oh, you know what I do like to have though? I haven't been able to have it in a little bit because one of my teeth cracked, and so I can't really use it that much because it gets like jammed in my fucking tooth. Everything bagel seasoning, you put that on your eggs, bro. Oh my god,
bro.
God.
I was like, dude, my wife got that shit, and I was like, oh, no shit, because I love everything bagels. But you know what the secret is? It's the coarse ground fucking garlic that really makes that shit pop.
Yeah.
So I like the everything seasoning, but I actually don't like poppy season stuff. So I just got like, you can get like just the shaker, like the garlic shit, and that's fucking
dude,
good.
if you just like the garlic, dude, get Camp Mix. I think Market Basket is the only place that sells it. But it's just like salt, pepper, garlic, and like I think that's about it. And it's just all in one thing, dude. You shake it's fucking fire. It's so good on everything. Burgers, fucking steaks.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's all you need, dude. Dude, if you're cooking, you have to have onion and you have to have garlic. Like, and I can eat that on anything.
My wife hates onions.
Hates onions?
Hates them. My wife hates everything I hate. I mean, I love. She hates onions, hates tacos, any kind of Mexican hates it, hates pizza, hates sauce, any kind of sauce, doesn't like it.
Hates pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep. She'll do
You
like
guys need a
the
marriage
only
counselor,
pizza.
dude.
The only pizza she'll eat is a chicken broccoli Alfredo pizza, which it's actually kind of fire. Out in
Okay.
Boston, it's really good. But
I
she
like
doesn't
that.
like any kind of red sauce, not on her pasta. She just eat regular fucking spaghetti, nothing on it except cheese. Yeah, doesn't like anything that I like. Dude,
Wow,
hates American chop suey. I like grew up on that, dude.
I grew up on that shit.
Oh my god, I literally
Dude,
like paid my
I
dad.
ate
I'm like,
American
Dad,
chop
make me
suey
some,
at
please.
least once a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She doesn't like anything I like, dude. When we go out to dinner, it's just like, I'm like, where do you want to go? She's like 99, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
She doesn't even like Applebee's.
I don't do any of the chain restaurants. If I'm going out, it's like it's usually local, like around here, which is limited.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
There's a Chinese food place down here that does like the bomb ass Chinese food. Like most Chinese food tastes like pretty much the same. This place
Yeah.
just like one notch above any place I've ever been, which is sweet.
Yep.
But
Yeah, we haven't done Chinese
I'm not a
food in
huge
a while.
Chinese food guy.
I don't like it all.
Yeah.
I like it like once in a while, and I feel like that's what makes it good still.
Yeah.
But tonight when I
could eat
lasagna.
Mexican food every single day.
I got lasagna waiting inside. for me.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Dude, see, this whole
Lasagna
podcast
on a
is just
Monday
me and you
night?
being hungry because we started.
Yeah.
we started at dinner time and we're both like, oh man, we're so hungry, and then all we're talking about is food. This is like the food episode.
Yeah. Get to know what your hosts like to eat.
Yeah, we're trying to get new listeners to the Low Life podcast. It's not just about choppers anymore.
Yeah. Hey, also big news. Got the fucking shop wired up.
Oh,
that's
shit, yeah.
huge. I've been waiting for that for a while. Actually, you can see it right here.
So what did you end up doing? Just punching through and just running outlets and shit?
So
or?
when I started excavating for this garage, there was, for some reason, the guy that owned this house before ran electricity out to a shed that he was using for a chicken coop. I'm assuming he had a light that way the chickens would lay year round, which isn't the best for your chickens because your chickens only lay so much. So like if you make them lay year round, you don't get as long out of them. You know what I mean? So anyways, I was excavating for this. I had the skid steer. I was like digging out the ground and hit that cord and just ripped it in half. Thankfully, I ripped it in half right where the garage was going to be. So I just capped it off, shut the breaker off. And come to find out that it was wired. The wire is for 15 amps. The guy had a 20 amp breaker on it. Not ideal. So I had my buddy come over who's an electrician. And the other thing, dude, so all this wire, I wired this entire fucking place. $10. $10 I put electricity in my fucking place, dude. So I found 2 rolls of wire at a fucking estate sale. And I was like, hey, how much for that wire? And she was like, I don't know, $10 for 2 rolls? And I'm like, okay. Dude, that
you're obviously not a crackhead.
Dude,
you know how much copper costs?
The roll of yellow fucking wire. This is 20 amp wire. I'm eventually going to feed it back and run 20 amp. But it's 20 amp wire for one roll. That is like $160.
Oh, yeah.
I paid $10. So got all the wire for this place for $10. I had to buy the breaker, which was like $12. And then this plug right here, that's where the wire comes in. And what we did was, instead of paying $100 for a GFI breaker, we ran a regular 15 amp breaker out here, and then the first plug it goes into is a GFI plug. So now if anything happens in the garage, that GFI will pop before it goes all the way back to the breaker. You know what I mean? So the house is still protected. So I had to buy that GFI 20 amp fucking outlet, which was like $8. And then I bought a box of 10 15 amp outlets, which was like $8. And then the covers for it. Done. I'm into putting electricity in my shop cost me like $28. And I owe my boy a favor. You know what I mean? So it worked out. I'm pumped because now I can actually do some shit out here. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about having an extension cord or fucking tripping a breaker or any of that bullshit. So I haven't got to test the welder yet. Everything's on a 15 amp circuit, which is like what most like houses are, like bedrooms and shit. So I don't know if it's gonna trip or not on the welder. But this outlet right here is a 20 amp, but it's only got a 15 amp service going to it right now. But what I'm gonna do eventually, once I actually am not a broke bitch anymore, I'm just gonna get 20 amp fucking wire and just feed it reverse through the fucking what's that shit called? That tube, the PVC fucking shit.
The conduit.
Yeah, the conduit. I'm just gonna like tape it to the 15 amp line that's in there now, and then pull it straight to the panel, and then I'll have a 20 amp service throughout the whole garage. Which that
is the wire buried out to your garage now?
Yeah, full. It's been so that guy when he ran it from the fuse box in the house,
it was already
conduit
buried
and ran it underground all the way to the garage.
Okay.
So I didn't have to.
So you just had to do a little.
It was already in the box. I literally just had to fucking put a 15 amp breaker on it and then wire this place out. So the only thing that didn't get finished, because I had a football game on Saturday, so we didn't get to finish. The two plugs, there's one near the man door that needs to be done. That like runs my TV, DVD player, all that bullshit. And then there's one right here that I put like next to where I park the bike. That way I can just run my fucking trickle charger off that. That has to be wired. The one for the TV has to be wired. And then there's a wire that comes off of that box that goes up to the middle where there's going to be a light with a fucking motion sensor on it outside.
Okay.
So just those three things have to be wired and it's fully done. But I'm running off power right now from the house. So
nice.
Yep. Yeah, that was a big one for me.
Yeah, because you don't have any switches or anything, right? So you just have like the pull cord lights up top that are plugged in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So eventually what I will do, that when I pull that 20 amp line out, I'm going to just run another line because I still have an extra fuse in there or an extra breaker. I'm just going to run a 15 amp line, or I might even keep that 15 amp line that's there. I'm going to run that in separately, put that on a switch just for the overhead lights.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then you just walk in the man door and put them on.
Yep. So it's nice though, because now I don't have to have the extension cord. So now I have the power out here all the time. So I finally got all of my cameras put up and shit. So I have a camera that faces the whole length of the garage, so I can see whatever's going on in here. That way, if like I'm welding whatever and I got to take off, at least I can still like pull the cam up and make sure fucking everything's fine.
Are you running that pellet stove yet on that line?
I haven't tried it yet, but I ran it off an extension cord and it worked fine. So,
it doesn't.
I was gonna put it on tonight, but it's a little noisy,
igniter, right?
Yeah, I don't even use the igniter. I light it by hand, so it's just literally the blower and the auger. You know what I mean?
Oh no shit. Okay.
But it's a little noisy, so I was trying not to run it while we do the episode. Yeah, so I got the camera that does the inside of the garage. Then I have one on the outside of the garage that faces like into my driveway and on the road. And then I have one on my house that faces the opposite way in the driveway and on the road. So I have like, this place is locked the fuck down with security now. So I like that.
Nice, dude.
We've had a recent like string of fucking break-ins in like my town surrounding my town.
Oh, no
so yeah, I wanted to make sure I got those fucking cameras out just in case.
I'd love to catch a motherfucker breaking in my garage, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So I think I told you about this. There was somebody that was like pulled over one day when I just finished the garage. I was sitting out here drinking coffee one morning, and it was before I was getting ready to go to work. So I'm just like chilling, and this guy pulls over in a fucking minivan and just starts taking pictures of my house. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? So I get up and go walking towards him, and he just takes off. So I'm like, all right, bet, motherfucker. So I fucking grab a picture of Cash where he's like out in the fucking wilderness and just looking like a fucking psychopath. And I'm like, whoever you were just fucking scanning my house and taking pictures, I'm like, just know that if I see you get out of your fucking car on my property, I'm letting this dog out of my door, and whatever happens, happens. So people know what's up. Like, don't go to that dude's house. But then come to find out, like 2 weeks later, we got like a postcard thing in the mail. And it was by a fucking realtor that took a picture of my house. You can see me sitting in my shop and says, hey, we're willing to buy your house.
Oh, what the fuck? Mystery solved.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn, dude. I almost killed somebody in my community over this shit.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that shit. Like, maybe knock on the door and be like, can I take your picture of your house?
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's some people that posted on, well, like commented on my post. It was like, people have the right to like take pictures. I'm like, not of my fucking house, they don't. And like, well, if he was on the road, he was on public property. And I'm like, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't give a motherfuck where you are. You could be in your fucking lawn taking pictures of my house, and I'll still beat your ass.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You thought I cared about the laws.
Yeah.
You think I give a fuck?
Some lady actually commented that on that lady's comment. She was like, clearly, if he's making this post, he doesn't give a motherfuck about the laws.
Yeah, you're gonna let your dog eat a man alive.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the law, dude. If someone's coming on my shit, dude.
I was like, I think you're missing the point. Is I don't give a fuck where you're taking the pictures from. You take a picture of my house, I will beat your fucking brains in with a baseball bat until your skull looks like a bowl of Jello.
Yeah.
Like, my kids live here. You know what I mean? I don't give a motherfuck.
I saw the funniest. Yeah, I saw this video. This dude, you probably seen it. Like, it's in the news. Like, some YouTuber being like a fucking prankster or whatever was like playing some annoying shit at this delivery guy, and he ended up, the delivery guy shot him in the stomach. And I was like, we need more of that, you know?
Jesus
we need
Christ.
more people just like, yeah, stop fucking with people. Leave
you think you're
fuck
funny,
alone,
motherfucker?
You know?
Yeah,
you just got shot, bro. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. If some fucking YouTuber like pretending to fart on me in a Walmart or something, dude.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass.
Dude, I think they I don't know. I think they threw out the case. I don't know. I'm not like up on the news. I get all my news from Instagram memes, but pretty sure he got off. So stop fucking with people.
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit.
People are too comfy. Yeah. Like, oh, dude, I was me and my brother were going to pick up some food or whatever, and we were like, it's at this place we had never been to before. So we're driving down the street, and there's this old lady walking her dog in the middle of the street, looking all cocky and shit. And she comes up to the window, she's like, this is a one-way. And I was like,
do you
have to be such a cunt? Yeah. Like, we don't live here, dude. Like, you're in the middle of the street. We're like two bearded, like, weirdos. Like, we could kill you. Like, shouldn't you be afraid? Like, I remember when I was growing up, there was dudes that, like, I was afraid to be around. I was like, those guys are real motherfuckers. They're going to hurt you for something. Now you got old ladies that just feel comfortable approaching a black truck with tinted windows. Yeah, and just start talking shit.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
People don't give a motherfuck, dude. Well, that's what I've posted.
So anyways, you beat the shit out of this old lady.
Yeah. You've seen that meme on fucking Instagram and shit, right? Where like, people are too comfortable with running their mouths because fucking social media has made them forget that you can actually get your face punched in.
Yeah.
It's true. Dude. Social media has made people think that like you're untouchable. Until you meet that one motherfucker that's just going to beat your fucking ass for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or let your dog loose on them.
Yeah.
Or get shot. Some stupid fucking YouTuber being an annoying cunt. Yeah. And he gets shot in the stomach. Round of applause. Yes. And if I was the judge, I'd be like, yeah, tossed out. You're being a fucking loser. Yeah. Stop doing that shit.
Yep.
People deserve to get, I mean, not shot, maybe.
Yeah, shot's going a little far.
But I mean, definitely beat. Yeah, getting shot in the stomach. I mean, he went pretty big on that one, but
Getting shot in the stomach is like, that's deadly. You can die from that.
dude, I hear it's like the most
have to do a
painful
little
place
bit
you can get
more.
shot too.
Yeah, you probably have to do a little bit more than aggravate me to get shot in the stomach. You'd have to be like, you'd have to be doing some real dumb shit.
I'm gonna splice in the video here so people can see it. It is funny though because it's just a YouTuber being a fucking annoying piece of shit and he gets shot.
Well, good though. Maybe that'll make those fucking YouTubers stop being such cunts, dude. Like, you see that one guy that like goes in the hood and he's like, "You trying to get dropped, my boy?"
I was just gonna bring that one up. Yeah. You trying to get faded, my boy?
That dude's had.
I actually like those dudes
had
because
so many guns.
I like those dudes
pulled on
because they're approaching like gangsters and shit.
Yeah,
They're not
like, "We're in
annoying
Compton."
like losers. Yeah, like those guys at least like dude, guys actually pull out guns and knives and shit on them, or actually like I saw him. He did this one where he like fake tattooed a penis on this dude's face, and the dude knocked him out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. But oh shit. We should thank those people that make this show possible.
Oh. Up first, we got Steve at Deadbeat Customs, the creator of the Deadbeat Retreat. Where all lowlifes go to die. Hit up their website, deadbeatcustoms.com. They have something for everybody. They got those chopper parts, the bag of parts, the performance dyno parts, whatever the fuck you want. Steve has got it. Steve is one of the longest supporting fucking sponsors of this show. Steve always backs everything we do, so we super appreciate everything he does for us and the community as a fucking whole. So go hit up deadbeatcustoms.com. Use code LOWLIFE at checkout and give Deadbeat Customs on Instagram a follow and tell him the boys from the Low Life Chopper podcast fucking sent you. Up next, we got Dan at No Luck Paintworks cooking up the dopest motherfucking paint jobs on the East Coast. Listen, old boy is fucking good at what he does. And lucky for you fucks, he doesn't know it yet. So his prices are so fair. So go fucking take advantage of that before old boy fucking figures out that he is nasty with the paint gun. He's about to be dropping a new helmet for John Luke at Stay Strong Code that came out.
I saw it.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Anyways, if you have a chopper build that's coming up and you need it painted, hit up No Luck Paintworks on Instagram. If you just want to get a facelift on that old raggedy-ass chopper, hit him up. You got a bagger. He can definitely make you look a lot less gay. Dynabro, he'll put you up to Dynabro status. You get extra long socks with a Dynabro paint job from Dan. Hit him up, No Luck Paintworks on Instagram. He is now... He's now booking for winter, and I talked to him yesterday. Yeah, you get the thigh highs, dude. The fishnet stockings. His schedule's booking up. I talked to him yesterday, so make sure you get on that schedule before it's full. Up next, we got Lowbrow Customs. Everything you need for the road ahead. Tyler and his team support literally everything grassroots in the chopper community. You can see their banner at every fucking show. Tyler is just a good fucking dude. He has a dope-ass team that puts out dope-ass parts, supports cool-ass builders. Aero Manufacturing is now on fucking lowbrowcustoms.com, so go fucking scoop some of his shit. That just says a lot about who Tyler is as a fucking human being, and has the only fucking website where you can build an entire bike top to bottom. So go check out lowbrowcustoms.com. Tell him the boys from the Low Life Top Podcast sent you. Up next, we got Steel City Blacksmithing. Somebody finally fucking won those invaders, and it wasn't me. I'm fucking pissed.
No, dude.
But anyways, get over to Steel City Blacksmithing. If you need anything twisted, you want to bring your chopper to the next level. This dude just won Best in Show in fucking Paris. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? If you want some custom shit, get over to Steel City Blacksmithing. He will make you look dope as fuck. You'll be able to fuck any chopper chick you want with his parts. Last but not last. Up next, we got Stay Strong Co., the man who creates the best fucking hot sauce, dipping sauce, fucking barbecue glaze, whatever you want to call it. He makes the sweet heat that I love to put on my dirty ass feet. I'm just kidding. But it's so fucking good. You're going to want to get it. It's good on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get over to staystrongco.com. Grab some fucking the shit hot sauce. Follow him on Instagram. Tell him that the boys from the Little Light Chopper podcast sent you. And listen, even if you're a bitch made ass motherfucker and you don't like hot sauce, just go fucking support him anyways. Jean-Luc is one of the nicest fucking dudes on this planet. He's literally a fucking angel sent from above. I'm not kidding. He is probably one of the nicest guys I know. Stop making me laugh, bro.
You're making me
laugh.
Jean-Luc. He's an angel.
He is, bro. He's got the white pants and everything. I love Jean-Luc, dude. He's the nicest fucking dude. Get over to staystrongco.com, staystrongco on Instagram, and tell my boy that the boys from the Low Light Chopper podcast sent you. Up next, we got Rhino Resto.
Can't take anymore. Got the white pants. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. Wow, dude. That was the best ad read segment I've ever heard. All right. Yeah. I'm actually doing Jean-Luc has a panhead. He's bringing up next month. We're going to link up. I do vapor honing.
He's bringing it up here?
Ice, dude. Yeah, he's coming up.
Oh, fuck, dude. Let's plan the
Yeah, I
fucking...
was talking to him the other day.
Let's plan the chop luck for that day.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Hey, we should rent a hall.
Make a weekend out of it. Because Dan has his helmet. He's bringing up his motor, and then we can do the chop luck.
Yeah, we're going to rent a hall.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
We could probably rent that hall where we did our show. Listen, if we rent that hall where we did our show and then just charge like a $5 or $10 or $5 cover, bring a dish, $10 if you don't bring a dish, and then just kick everything that comes in to a veteran charity, they'll probably just hook us up again. Yeah. And we get to help another veteran charity.
That'd be cool. We should definitely do that.
I'll give her a call.
Great idea.
We'll talk
that place
after
is
this.
Dope too. Yeah.
Yeah, that place is super dope. It's got 2 levels too, so we can fit a bunch of people.
They have the function hall too.
Yeah. Yep. They have a function hall downstairs too. So, anyways, Rhino Resto, Henniker, New Hampshire, doing the vapor hone and boning.
Yeah. Like I said, it's wintertime, so it's vapor hone or boner season. So perk them up, boys. Give me your dirty parts. Chopper shit only.
Why you look like that after you say
it? I'm still reeling, dude. I haven't laughed till I cried in a long time.
Is that it for your ad read?
We're making some. I'm done, dude. I'm making some. I'm making some Dynabro thigh highs, dude. Some low life, dude. If I see a dude in some hot pants and some thigh highs on a Dyna,
dude, that could be our costume for this year.
Oh yeah, next week we got to do the Halloween episode, so we're gonna be dressed up.
Yes.
So hopefully you got a costume picked out.
Remind me about that. Remind me this weekend, because I'll forget.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
I think I have a costume in my house.
Full costume. I'm going big.
Big?
This costume will knock your socks off. Heidi Klum
Sick.
level costume.
Dang, dude.
Just kidding. It's probably just gonna be a werewolf mask or whatever shit I have around here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, 0 time. All right. Well, with all that being said, that is the end of this motherfucking episode. I know we're all over the place, but you guys love that kind of shit, and that's why we love you, you fucking cocksuckers. We will see you motherfuckers next week.
Goodbye.